Oh, Millennium Falcon. Okay, Millennium Falcon. Somebody's like, oh, we really want the Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon. Okay, well, obviously, you either have to do that, which is wrong. That, maybe. That might work. Okay, well, let's not start with that. Let's start with the hub in the middle. So we need... Actually, we do need this in the middle, because this will be, like, the laser cannon at the top, right? And so in the middle here, we'll probably have like a fuel tank or something. Actually, you know what we'll do? Since we need this to fly, we are going to go and cheat and just add reaction wheels up the middle. There, reaction wheels, reaction wheels, reaction wheels. Sure way to make sure that your crazy spacecraft actually behave. Right, okay, so that's sort of like that. And then we'll build out... like sheets, right? We need to build out a structure that kind of radiates outwards from this. Maybe we'll do these and then we'll attach panels to them. Okay, so now we need like 8 times radial symmetry. Good. Good. Now we're going to rotate these just 1 notch. And what we'll do is we'll pop this off, copy that down there, and bingo! Now we have something that's kind of beginning to look like it might be the Millennium Falcon. So then we'll iterate 1 more, so that will give us the dish kind of shape, right? That's looking pretty good. The surface of the sun isn't really that hot, relatively speaking. As hot as the surface of the sun is not actually that hot, because we can generate temperatures as hot as the surface of the sun in labs, and we do so regularly for all sorts of interesting scientific reasons. Okay, that's looking better. It's Thargoids. 8-way symmetry, huh? No, 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 no. Okay, just 1 notch. So what I should do, actually... Let's figure out how to make the edges curve a little better. Yeah. It's a stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder. Oh, man. Empire Strikes Back. Best Star Wars movie. Absolutely, without a doubt. Although, I mean, I really enjoyed Rogue One from the point of view of... I mean... The last few years when Star Wars movies have come out, I've sort of said... Well, I guess it's fun, but Rogue One I enjoyed, and there's no way I could say it was fun. There wasn't really much in the way of funny bits in it. Okay, well, that doesn't actually look anything like the Millennium Falcon. You know, let's just continue to work from this design, right? We'll see how we can improve it. And I think actually I need to take out one of these. Okay, so now what way's forward? That way's forwards, right? So I need to have these. I need to have this thing kind of come out and do the front bit. Oh, you know what? Actually, what we should probably do is paneling along the interior like this. Like this. That might... It does look a little like a Cylon base star as well, doesn't it? Right, now we shall turn these things ever so slowly in the direction we need them. I feel like I'm hammering a sheet of metal into a shape. Not quite there yet. But definitely proceeding in a direction which I might consider a plan. There! Still totally a piece of junk. Okay, next we need the circle things, right? We need these, so we cannot use we can't use symmetry anymore. So what I need to do is make something like these. Aha! Perfect! Does anyone remember how many there are? I think there's 10 of them. I'm just going to say there's 10, because 10's a nice round number. Okay, there are 6! There's only 6! Damn me for forgetting. 2 rows of 3, okay. You guys are... I'm trying to do this from memory, right? So that'll totally be the reason why it looks terrible. Not because I am trying to build something that is clearly not designed to fly. Okay, so we need some engine type. What's the best kind of engines to reflect the Falcon? Vectors. Vectors, at least, we can shift inside the structure. You know what I should do, actually? Is what we'll do is we'll create like a linear truss that supports a bunch of the engines, right? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the... So what, after I put these engines in, we'll attach a few engines here. What I'll do is I'll slide them inside the structure, and we should actually have thrust that we can use. And because they're vectors, they should be able to compensate for the gigantic mess that I'm going to make of aligning these things. No, that's not what I was supposed to be doing there. Just, you go back. Aha. Thank you. Excellent. I like the look of that. But I do think I need more. Now, I should be able to slide the whole lot inside. There. And those will be blue as well, which is the correct shape. Okay. Okay, so this will be like the framework for the symmetric part at the front. So we're no longer using 8-way symmetry. We're going to use... We might need a bit of rotation to keep this on target, as they say. Stay on target. And I'm going to use 2-meter structural panels here. The reason I'm going to use structural panels for this versus the other part is that I don't want any aerodynamic stuff near the front messing up my airflow. So I'm going to slide... Because if I put wings on the front, it'll just move the... It'll make the thing just want to flip all the time. And we don't want to have that, because you know what happens when a Millennium Falcon flips out, right? If the Millennium Falcon flips out, it'll tear people's arms out of their sockets, right? I believe that's a line. Never... It's not wise to lose to a Millennium Falcon. Why is that rotating? See, isn't this starting to look awesome? And you know what it's missing is the concussion missiles, of course. Damn it! YT-1300 or whatever should be able to carry the concussion missiles if necessary. Okay, it's not perfect by any measure in any way at all. Yeah. Okay, let's start with that. And let's see if I can just rotate this into orientation. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. This is nice. Okay, I'm gonna put like one of these adapters on here to. Okay, next we're gonna have like a little nose cone thingy. Oh, let's put an air intake on instead. That'll make it look cooler. Okay, let's see how it flies. Well, it won't fly at all because I'm gonna need to enable infinite fuel. I'm gonna wait until morning. Okay, there's morning. I think that some of these things might need auto strut. Let's see the bits that wobble, and I'm gonna auto strut this as well. I might have to go back to the thing and do this. Okay, let's throttle to 100%. Stability control on, and. I kind of knew this would happen. That's a lot of strutting. Good thing I saved it. Okay. So obviously the whole thing wanted to turn that way, right? Let's see how this goes. I'm trying to get some sort of control going here. Hey! She held together! Oh, there we go! Okay, now we just gotta try and get some control here. I like the way this thing, like, actually sort of flies. Nice! If I fly slower, then the aerodynamics won't get in the way nearly as much. And I can maybe take it to space, where she'll truly be able to show her abilities. Throw! No, 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 no. I'm gonna get you. Uh-oh, we're doing a flat spin thing again. This is not Top Gun, this is Star Wars. Completely different universe. Jeb Bill Bob claims that he owns every Star Wars game ever made. I bet you don't. Do you own that terrible Jedi lightsaber duel on the Atari 2600? Do you? Do you? Because if you have, then you're far more dedicated fan than I would. I am. Do you also have the X-Wing miniatures game, which is thoroughly entertaining? I like the fact that this is accelerating upwards now at maybe 10% thrust. Well, what is the craft's mass? That's a good question. Vessel mass is 112 tons. How accurate is that? Does anybody know? Let's do orbital information. Yep, Periaps is now, we're now in a proper circular orbit here. Okay, so we're going to see what happens when we hit the atmosphere going really fast. At least when the spacecraft turns around. I'm about to do a Star Trek 3, yes, because this stream has to end with a bang. Look at the slow frame rate. This is pretty awful. Okay, so no, okay. Okay, prograde. I'm gonna give some velocity control here. Here we go. Do you think it will burn up, or do you think it will disintegrate first? Oh, a lot of wings, a lot of drag. And it's all that engine, Matt. The engine's way too much. That's the problem. I needed more weight near the front. I'm not sure what's popping there. Are those engines, or are they... Oh, the flaps first. I think the flaps are the first things that are going. This is, of course, how the Millennium Falcon landed on that Starkiller base, right? In The Force Awakens. It's surviving! It's totally not breaking up at these speeds. Yeah, it's surprising that the thing didn't disintegrate just due to aerodynamic pressure, to be honest. I make a point that I haven't turned on. Oh, wow, look, there's Beggar's Canyon! Let's just hold orientation now. There. If only there was some way I could adjust the mass of parts in flight, that would be really helpful, because then I could actually put stuff there. So, you know what? I'm going to actually revert flight to space. I know this was so terrible and dull. I thought it was going to be a dramatic failure, but you know what? It's not. Let's actually put some extra mass in the front here, right? So what I'm going to do is like put big lead ore tanks. Ore tanks are the classic thing for so large holding tanks, small holding tank. Okay, let's put some in here. Actually, why am I attaching to... I need to attach them to this structure instead. There. Fill them with ore. Fill them with ore. Fill them with ore. I think... Okay, let's try that. Save. Time. That's what happens when you accelerate it to 4 times normal physics. Okay. I think ion cannons are the way to go. Wait, let's not do 100% thrust here. Ready? And... Oh, look. That's a little better. So let's try... Let's try actually flying it. Okay, so the only problem is that any roll commands seem to be not working. Pitch, I seem to have good pitch control. Other than things like that. But roll does not seem to respond. Wait, did I lose a piece yet? Okay, let's just go full speed ahead and see what happens. There we go. What a piece of junk! Hey, at least she survived. She landed it perfectly. On the shores of a distant world. Well, I'm going to call that a victory.